John Costa, the editor of Citizen's Eye, and we're here at the Phoenix Square Film and Digital Media Centre, and we're catching up with Minesh and Danny from the Open Dreams Foundation. How are you?
Good. Very well, thanks.
Good. Now, the reason we're catching up with you today, and I'm actually quite impressed that you guys are actually sitting down, considering you've cycled about 330 miles from Leicester to Paris recently. Just tell us how the bike ride went, and how you came up with the idea of getting 21 people from Open Dreams Foundation to cycle from Leicester to Paris. So, Minesh, can we start with you?
Sure. We sat down actually on New Year's in 2011 and thought of the idea, firstly, of getting Leicester fit and healthy, and secondly, to get a group of friends together along with our family on a road trip, really. We caught on to the idea of cycling as well, and we thought, why not go to Paris? We decided that we wanted to bring together the third sector of Leicester, so we teamed up with a lot of the local council, the CTC, Cycle Magic, and put together a project. We've trained, I'd probably say 75% of our participants who've never ridden a bike in about 6 to 10 years. We've got them fit and healthy, put them through cycle training workshops, casual rides, distance rides, and they found their breeze cycling to Paris.
So, Danny, how did you select the 21 members of your party?
Generally, the people that we selected were mostly friends and families. Most of it got around through word of mouth as well. And we had probably about 60 people altogether, and had to narrow it down to 21 just to keep the group fairly small so that we could manage it all as well. And I think 21 was a good number to go with as well when we did the ride.
So how did you work out the route? Do you have like a route selection committee? Because I mean, I know you stopped and you spent overnight in Oxford, Portsmouth and Burnley, and I think you did quite well to arrive on time at 9 p.m. in Paris. Did you have like a planning committee and a training committee and that kind of stuff?
Well, we sat down together along with Kamal as well. We thought the one thing that we wanted from this trip was scenery. Wanted to explore the British countryside as well, so that's why we picked Oxford. Portsmouth again, a very nice city as well, and also the French countryside. We had a bit of help from one of our colleagues, Matt Richardson, who helped us to design the routes, but essentially it was all three of us who put the route together. We tried and tested it to Oxford as well, and we thought, why not go for it?
So, how much do you think you guys have raised so far from your efforts?
We've raised just over £3,000.
That's fantastic, isn't it? Excellent. Now, you were telling me earlier, with the money, what you're looking to do is get to, some groups already, but also you're looking for groups to contact you to actually request access to some of that money and stuff. So how would they get in touch with you guys?
Well, definitely, we have a website, it's opendreams.org.uk. There is a section on there where you can submit your ideas as well and get in touch with us, and you can use our services. Essentially, what we do want to do is to carry on with Star Plus, helping get people from underprivileged kids, but also carry on with arts and learning in Leicestershire. It's not going to be the standard grants process which a lot of these organisations deal with. We want everyone to be feeling the Open Dreams experience, essentially, so coming along again on future bike rides and other events which we hope to organise.
Okay, Danny, how did you come up with the idea, you guys, to the three directors, the three of you, isn't it, with Kamal, to set up the Open Dreams Foundation? What was your dream behind it?
Well, it was in 2010, wasn't it, when we started, New Year's. We all wanted to do something different. We all wanted to do something for the community around us and generally to give back. And therefore we came up with the idea, why not do a charity? And the aim behind the charity was to help focus on education and the arts within Leicester, as that's where we're all from, and then eventually expand as we get bigger and larger.
Okay. Now, can I ask you guys how old you are? I know it's a very personal question. Minesh, how old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
24. And Danny?
23.
Now, I'm sorry, I'm rather old. I'm 45 now, yeah, but all last week, the whole of the mainstream media was dominated by, young people this and young people that and all that sort of stuff. And actually, less than a quarter of anyone who's actually been charged or convicted was under the age of 18. And, it's constantly, all the time, we're fighting this negative stereotype about young people and their behaviour and stuff like that. And here we've got, three young guys from Leicester who have turned around to do something for their community and have actually set up a charity. I mean, you must be quite proud. I mean, I'm not asking you to put yourselves on the spot and say that you're fantastic, but I mean, I think you're fantastic, and that's why we're doing this interview. But really, I mean, this is kind of a bit of a positive role model for young people. They could do stuff for their communities. I mean, is this something you want to carry on doing? You're going to do another bike ride?
We're going to carry it on. We definitely have in our manifesto that we want to do short, medium and long distance rides. We want to involve more age groups within the community. Within this bike ride itself, we involve individuals who are aged between 18 and 41. Now for future rides, we want to increase that. We want to incorporate that within our Leicester community as well. And in terms of the youth in Leicester, it's just a case if you give them a chance, they will do well.
Excellent. What's the next thing that you got planned?
Well, we've organised in April, we're going to be doing an Italian Job project, which is a car rally from Leicester to southern Italy with 20 of the business leaders who are local in Leicester. We're looking to raise money for arts and learning projects in Leicester as well. We welcome any of the business leaders who are listening to participate as well. Again, you can get in touch with us at opendreams.org.uk, and we look to continue the bike rides as well.
How long do you think the car drive to Italy is going to take?
It's going to take 6 days.
6 days. What I like about whenever I meet you guys, you're always incredibly precise about exactly what you're going to do. Like, you know, it's approximately 330 miles. It's going to take us 4 days. And you even arrived at 9 p.m. in Paris, didn't you, on your bike ride? It's very good. Listen, you're both impressive young men, and hopefully you'll stay in touch with Citizens Eye, and good luck with everything you're going to do in the future.